And we're live! Hello, welcome to episode 7, Neath the Saturnine moon. We are here. We are sadly down one Mara today. We are sadly down Odd Shale, our lovely rock healer person who...
Knitter.
We're all gonna die now.
I know.
Sweaters, it's fine.
They're the one keeping us safe, I feel like. I'm a little concerned.
We're all gonna die. It's fine.
This is welcome to possibly the final episode. Or maybe not, because then Odd can come back next episode by themselves and find the mess we made.
But yeah, so you're saying that there's one person of you that have combined all the skills and all the, common sense.
But apparently Christopher can make music. That's it.
Real good.
Beautiful music.
Yeah.
Beautiful music.
Yeah. Well, we will see how big of an issue you are in.
Yes, but let's go around and say hello. Let's do that. I'm sorry that I took us off the rails immediately. I'll just hi, I'm Jess. This is my channel. Thanks so much for being here. Come hang out with us. Come sit down, chill out, relax. If you're chilling this weekend, enjoy your chill sesh. We're just gonna do some spooky sneaks around a castle, I think. Today I am Slanya no more, the failed vampire, it turns out. I think that's what I'm gonna go with instead of Stitch from now on. The failed vampire. Let's go around and say hi to everyone. Next in line is Mole. Oh, hi, Mole.
Hi, yep, I'm Mole, at Mole Thulu. I'm playing Christopher, the arcane architect, who, like I mentioned, can make music. That's it.
Triumphant music. Triumphant.
Yes, triumphant music. But otherwise just tends to, get incredibly anxious and get picked on by the rest of the party.
I think the party just points out that you're really normal a lot.
It's only because he's a human. That's the only reason we make fun of him. That's it.
That's
Sorry,
all. That's all.
You picked the normie, okay?
So
you didn't
racist.
have to play the normie.
It's just when you're describing the party, you're like, oh, the library dryad, the dead person, the person made of rocks, and the human. That's all. Let's go around and say hi to our library dryad.
Hi, I am Adelaide, Adelaide on Twitter, and I am playing John Quill, the little dryad librarian. Very cute, not so innocent. And I have a little gecko named Ayleswood, so shenanigans will be had. It's fine. Oh, and I have a love interest in a vampire romance novel writer. So
good.
There's that.
What more could you ask for, really?
They're adorable. Okay, yeah. I had to get it in a very fine bottle of alcohol. I mean, not alcohol, of blood.
Well,
I say that.
Nicholas,
for vampires,
sociopath watch.
I literally
I was gonna say that for a vampire to get, their blood to be like wine or alcohol or something, perhaps you need to mix it, with tranquilizer when they tap it or something.
Mm-hmm. I could see it.
Yeah.
Steeped for a long time.
Yeah, and hi, I'm Niklas, and I'm GMing. And we will see what happens.
Let's do it. I'm ready for... I'm not, but also, let's just do it.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, you were about to head towards the castle.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. My last notes are... I don't think I took notes from when we left. All my last notes are from our talk with Augur, and we got all those, cool... We we scared him into giving us a lot of stuff and a lot of information about the ghost park and all the stuff he had taken from there, and I think we all agreed, yeah, we were going to the castle.
No, Olga's the guy in the castle. We were
Oh, is
speaking
Olga the guy in the castle? Sorry, I'm thinking of, I'm gonna say Lech, and that's not the right term.
Lech.
Lech!
No,
Oh, I got it! I guessed it!
Yeah.
Heck yeah!
Okay, my notes are bad because I just read this as Duchess acting ood. What?
They're definitely acting ood.
Yeah, we don't have the licensing to do a crossover. Doctor Who.
Rest in peace.
So,
Okay, yeah, but yeah, we definitely we're storming the castle. Oh, we talked about splitting up. I think John Quill suggested that we split up, and I think we were going half down, half up, or something like that. I think we were.
I know it was brought up, but I know that part of that conversation was traditionally that hasn't worked very well.
That's true.
That's true. That's true.
That's very true.
But that hasn't stopped us from doing anything previously.
Yeah.
So,
This is a bad idea. Yeah, so
and let's do it anyway. It's fine. See how it goes.
Especially given that splitting the party right now would involve one person being by themselves.
yeah,
That's
it
true.
was it could have worked when it was 2 and 2, but maybe not when it's only 3
Yeah.
of us.
yeah, so I'm thinking you are standing. This episode will open with the screen wipe because so every one of you are standing by the castle, looking up. And it's after nightfall, so you're not being spotted. And Ord is standing there with you. The gargoyle said that we could hitch a flight to the tower. It's high up, so it's not disturbed by anything. But that means, we will going one by one because, yeah, we don't have. Not all of us have wings. None of us have wings, I think. So we need to fly one on one. If we all had wings, we could all just fly together. But no.
That's definitely a thing. If we had wings, in theory, we could all fly.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I have a friend.
I feel like make a grappling hook out of stuff, just climb up there.
I'm not so comfortable climbing on rocks. I mean, you don't know who they are.
Well, the other option is the sewers.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Well, he does already smell like he came from them, so.
so ready.
I had to start it off at the bay,
Yeah. Right in.
Thulu has left the chat.
Christopher starts reaching into his satchel, pulls out a book.
No!
For a second, I actually thought you were going to rip that. Oh my god, this has now become a horror stream because I'm terrified. No, I mean, yeah, I guess we don't want to go up one by one.
I mean, with
sewer.
magic, we could potentially make ourselves lighter.
And then they could take maybe 2 at a time, 3 at a time. As many as they could carry. How many?
I suppose you got a bulk as well.
Bulk?
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I want to go look at the magic.
Yeah, if you're trying to carry something large, even if it's light, it's
It's gargoyles only have 2 hands and 2 feet. They can't,
But if the wings are separate and they got 2 hands and 2 feet, and we all make ourselves really super light, then in theory maybe they can grab each one of us under feet and a hand, and then they still have a free hand for grasp and stuff, and then.
That sounds like we're gonna be awful light.
Well, Hang on. Looking at what we can do with our magics.
I suppose in theory, with augment magic, we could actually make ourselves smaller.
Huh? Yeah, but then do we want to stay small?
Well, once we get
Well-
in, we just turn back to the normal size.
Okay.
Or stay small, and then they have less chance of seeing us.
That's true. We can sneak around.
Yeah,
It's a harder chance of opening doors, but
Get in, can't door.
I think if we're going to fly, we should be
Yeah,
do it one by one just to be safe.
Okay.
if we're gonna be small, I'm all for that because I'm made of rock. So if I get eaten, I will probably survive it.
Just pass like a stone.
Yeah. but I'm not so sure about you. But yeah, it might be fun. I don't know. Watch or not watch. I mean,
Okay. What's up top and what's on bottom? Like, what do we want to...
Up top is the tower where we were going to speak to Olga.
Yeah, and don't we want to speak to him first? I did feel like from what we learned last time that like
think that's why
he's been
we're gonna go to the
collecting.
gargoyle.
yeah,
He's been
well, that's why we're
collecting.
here, I think.
Yeah. He's like hey dude, what's up with your collection of very cultish robes and things?
I'll call my friend over. Okay.
Okay.
And
And the other one,
goes and knock on the wall. Hi, gargoyle friend. Because I can't remember their name.
I was gonna say, do they not have a name?
I know I gave them a name, but I can't find it in my document because.
that was
If any of you in chat remembers the name of this gargoyle, please let
Gargoyle.
us know.
I have it written down, I thought, somewhere.
I mostly have vampire notes and fawn notes with many exclamation points.
I was too disturbed to take notes about the fawns.
Valid. That was Crumpet, Mitten, and Doju.
Dodgy.
Doju.
Oh,
See, I got those names. Yep, I don't have the gargoyle.
Yeah.
That's okay. Gargoyle friend.
Yeah, it was something to do with rocks, I think.
Flint.
Slate.
Yeah. So the gargoyle, after a short while, comes swooping down, landing on a sort of a rock by the side, and right. Whoa. Was there something you needed help with?
Yeah, so here's the thing. If we make ourselves real small, do you think you can get us up there? And I like point to the tower.
Yeah. Under
Will
one,
you do it?
I have. I mean, I offered Odd a flight, but I didn't expect it to be so many, though. So the smaller thing, I'm all for that. I'm totally okay with that. But I have a small request if I do this.
Uh-huh.
Don't tell anyone because I don't want to be a flight service.
That's valid. Who are we gonna tell? You think we have friends?
Okay, he's looking at you one by one. I guess not. So,
Your secret's safe with us. Lips are sealed. Could literally stitch mine together. But I won't. But, Christopher, are you doing this or am I? Because I also have augment. I have it as a divine magic type. What do you have?
I have it as primal, which is 3 proficiency dice.
That's probably better than what I got.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And let's see what.
Yeah, I've only got
difficulty-
1 yellow, 3 green. So
In primal
in divine.
or divine?
Augment is primal and divine, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got 2 green.
So it looks like it's me.
I think you're up.
We might need to do multiple people casting it depending on the results of stuff.
Yeah,
'cause-
why don't we both try and augment?
Well,
Is it better to play off one another's augment or to each try and do it individually?
It's probably better because if you do it individually, I mean, the way the magic works is you can do it with the difficulty, and if you get any of the little arrows, you can target an additional person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But if you wanna add additional people up front, it adds 2 to the difficulty for each person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from a purely, this, that, and the other, it's better to do it individually and hopefully hit other people, but no guarantees.
Okay. Do we want to be small enough that the gargoyle can take us up all at once, or do we want to just be small enough that they could take us up 2 at once? Because, like...
I'd say we go small enough so we can take us all up, and that way when we land, we can just get rid of the magic and return to our normal size.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Also, I need to tell you that the difficulty to doing multiple targets when it's up front with it that I want to make it, it's 4 because augment is 2 in base.
Yeah, so we do it ourselves
Okay.
and see how we do.
Okay. Okay.
I'll go first. I've got the best roll, and I might
you
get
do it. You go first. Let's warm it up.
arrows.
Warming it up. Getting ready.
So do you want to do it just for yourself first, or do you want to include
spell. Okay. Oh no, I read it wrong, didn't I? Because the way I'm reading it is the spell affects 1 additional target within range of spell. In addition to casting spell, you may spend to affect 1 additional target within range of spell. Does that mean I have to go with additional target to get that ability?
Yes.
Ah.
So otherwise, you just can cast it on yourself, or if you
I'll cast it with the additional target in mind.
Yeah.
But I'm going to use my freebie story point
to upgrade.
Yeah. Well, it's just going to give me an additional dice because.
Yeah, but an additional dice can be really good. So click the story point.
Oh, no. I'm using my freebie one.
Yeah, the free one. Okay, yeah.
Why do you have a free point?
It's the commoner special ability.
Oh.
Yeah.
Each session I get 1 story point free.
Oh.
But it doesn't have any of the other cool things.
Mm.
So yeah, I've set the difficulty so you can make the roll.
Okay, so
Roll high, big whammies.
You got this. Come on. Shrink is good. Come on. I mean, 4 success is good. The 2 threats, less.
Not the worst.
Yeah.
Well, that means I get 2 people, right?
Yeah, I'll say so, yeah.
Because I'm guessing I can't turn the extra successes into additional people.
Not as such, no. But I'm gonna say, let me see what you can.
I mean,
I'm gonna say you will take. Normally, you can just do it with 1 extra person if you don't have any advantages. But I'm gonna say you can take all of them if you take 4 strain.
Yeah. Okay. So as we all shrink, I kind of like fall to my knees, and exhausted.
Oh no! I have.
Yeah. And the three of you just shrink down and it's just standing there. Okay, I guess I'll stay watch then.
So,
out of character reasons, that's probably a good
idea. In character, I would really like for you to come. Out of character, I know that you cannot.
Yeah, because I hate playing other people's characters.
I know. I totally respect that. Okay.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, stay here, and if things seem to be going up in the castle, try and cause a distraction so their attention gets split.
Oh yeah, good plan. You know, totally just like break some stuff and run. That's my go-to.
Yeah, you start to shrink, or is it the world that's getting bigger? You're not entirely sure. And then looming over you, there's a small thud. As it seems like the entire world is just, shaking because the ground. And then you see the huge face of the gargoyle looking at you.
Hey, buddy. We still good? We still good to go?
I didn't think you could get that tiny. Let's get moving while I can still concentrate.
Okay. And he extends his hand.
Last thing I want is to lose this spell if we're in mid-flight.
Yeah, that would not be good.
Point taken. Jump up. And he holds out his hand. Yeah, and then puts you on his shoulder where you can see that there are some small tiny grooves that you can just hold on to, because gargoyles are not, they're a bit lumpy.
I'm holding on incredibly tight with my eyes closed, just concentrating on the spell. Keep working.
Grab it onto a little cankle.
And I need to
Stone cankles.
name of your band.
The Stone Cankles. Oh my god.
Let me see. I'm fast. Upping since it's night and it's not an unusual sight.
Oh, are you gonna make us?
I'm gonna make a stealth roll for the.
He's gonna make us roll. He's gonna make us roll. Oh.
Ah. Oh.
We're in trouble now.
Such trouble. This is not. Oh.
Well, no.
Hey,
that's good. That's really good.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, is that the name of the gargoyle? Quartz Splinter?
I just made that up on the spot.
Oh, it's a good name.
I love it. It's good.
It's a good one.
Yeah. So yeah, Quartz Splinter swoops out, and you can see below you on the wall of the castle, guards are walking around with small lanterns that they are holding up on patrol. And then in the darkness, you can see a tower. It's been rebuilt several times from the looks of it. It has also taken a few dents, so it's sort of rickety and Quartz Splinter. It's more sturdy than you think, and it lands on top of this. And
certainly hope so.
There is do you want to get closer to the window?
Yeah,
Can we do that?
Can you drop us inside?
He holds up his hand, jump on.
We tiny little.
Yeah. And then he lowers it, and you can just jump on to the side of the window.
We're very high up.
And you can see the window is sort of a little bit open, so you can enter if you want to. Inside, you can see there is a light. There is a study. There's a small bed to the side. And you can see a man.
In the bed? Like asleep?
No, he's by the study.
Is he like moving around?
Yes, because this is probably his room. And he's, has this black hair that seems like sort of like a little bit greasy, big, thick mustache, and
you said a big thick mustache, right?
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you said a big fake mustache, and I was
no. Well, is it fake? It might. No, it's hard to tell. And he has some fine clothes, but you can also tell that it looks a bit like, one of those posh cloaks and suits that this guy has then turned into some sort of a wizard robe. So it's a little bit more posh than what you would expect some of those.
From what we've heard, this sounds like him.
Yeah. I mean, dress for the job you want, I guess.
Yeah, and he's walking around, and you can see that there's some alchemy equipment as well that he's working on, and he's humming.
Okay, are we able to, so he's in the same room, or is he, beyond a bit of a door or anything like that?
I'm gonna say it's in the next room, but this is one of those places where he has probably, taken out a bit of the wall, so it's not just a door, it's more like I know
what you mean.
Yeah. What the hell is it called now? It makes the other room seem more like a big alcove.
Okay. Cool. Okay. We're in the window, we've just been dropped in the windowsill?
Yeah, and the window is open, so you can jump in if you want to.
Do we get in? Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess let's all jump down, and then should we go hide over in that? Should we try and sneak past him?
Oh my god.
You want to talk to him?
Oh, right. But we also want to make sure he doesn't, run, so maybe we should, get close first.
Or, have guards that can kill us.
Yeah, we should check the room to make sure there's no one else here.
Yeah, and then you hear a knock on the door.
Ah, crap.
Let's still get in before.
Yeah, let's get in. Okay. We all get in and drop down.
It's the most dysfunctional party imaginable. I just.
Yeah, and he walks up to the door and opens it, and you can see even more light just floods in.
Huh.
You wanted to see me? And then a woman steps in. And she has also, I'm going to say really dark hair. I mean, it's almost, what's called Vanta black.
Nice.
A little bit pale, about 35, 45 among there. Very stern look. Very fine clothes, but it's more some sort of a. It's not so much, day-to-day clothes. It's more like this is what I wear when I'm dressing down, and it's still really fancy. This is, of course, Duchess Isabel.
This is the Duchess? Have we ever seen her before?
Not in person.
I know I have.
Oh,
I haven't met her, but I've seen her.
So would Christopher be the only one that recognizes her, or would we all recognize her?
No, I think all of you probably do.
Okay.
But given that my interaction stuff, how is her demeanor compared to how I would have seen her at the party I was at with my parents?
I mean, at the party, she was, really full regal dressed.
Basically, I'm just wondering whether there's any signs to support my theory that she's the one that they've been giving that potion to dull the senses and make more defiant.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's quite late, so it's a bit hard to tell.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send you in the chat, not in the Zoom chat, an image.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
just to remind you.
Really glad that ooh, wow, she pretty.
Yeah, and you said you had more medication. Yes, I'm just finishing up a small batch. Can you please come in? And I mean, I'd hate to let you wait outside in the hallway like some commoner, ma'am. So please come in and wait. I have chairs, and you can just. Thank you. And she walks in, and then you can see from where you're standing, and how small you are. Something a little bit terrifying.
Oh no.
As you see what appears, make a perception roll, by the way.
All of us?
I'm gonna set up a difficulty. And
I'm not perceptive.
Since it's dark,
I'm
gonna add. So yeah, I have set the difficulty. Perception check, all of you.
Okay, we can all do it. Oh, nice.
Flat roll, nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
John Quill did best.
This makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Nicholas was literally saying it was threatening.
Yeah, John Quill, the recipe, you see a black shape just run in by the Duchess's feet, and John Quill, you see a little bit more, so you can see his big fluffy tail wag around.
It's a dog.
No, it's a cat.
It's a cat. Even better.
Are we mice-sized, right?
Yes.
I just quickly just back away. I go up against the wall.
Junko, what are you doing?
Yeah. And then you hear the meow.
It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I just need to check something.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, this is just working excellent. I mean,
oh my God, run under the bed! Under the bed!
If I had known this was the direction, I would have rewatched the movies.
Where is the skills that I am looking for?
Oh my God, do we want to unshrink? I don't want to unshrink and get seen, but I don't want to get eaten by a cat.
Okay, doesn't look like it's going to be that one. Would it be that one?
What is it that you want to do?
I want to hide, personally. I don't... What is...
Yeah, Christopher?
I'm sorry.
Okay, I feel I need to make a discipline roll to maintain concentration on the spell after seeing that.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
no. Oh no.
I'm gonna.
This man is sticking in character to our detriment. Which I cannot fault, but also I hate you.
Yeah, it's
excellent RP. Damn you.
I was just thinking whether it would have been discipline or vigilance, but discipline says avoid running away from something that terrifies you. I think that makes sense.
Definitely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is a shame because my vigilance is better.
Yeah, no, it's definitely what was it called?
Discipline.
Yeah. I'm gonna just look up and see what I can find. The fear roll.
Have story. How many story points do we have?
It's more a case of whether I get
Don't
shocked.
they refresh every time or no?
Concentration.
I think they refresh every day, but I don't know about every session.
Which one?
Story points. How often do they refresh?
I at least have 3, so.
The story points don't refresh; they just get passed back and forth.
Okay.
But every time Nicholas spends one, we gain one, and every time we spend an actual story point, pooled story point, which is why I didn't use the pooled one earlier. Okay. Nicholas gets one.
Okay.
The way I think about it is like we've got 5 cards, and we hand one to Nicholas, so he gets to use it.
Yeah.
We use ours.
Where are those damn rules now?
Yeah, I'm looking through the mechanics real quick.
Yeah, because I think there was fear. Yeah, I found them. I'm gonna say it's 3 in difficulty then, because it's very afraid.
Okay, this is not a pure horror thing. This is just whether I'm shocked enough to lose concentration.
Right.
That's the idea.
Mm-hmm. No, but by all means, go for it.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm going to lose horribly.
Oh well.
Oh my god! I succeeded.
Yes.
Oh, failure.
You're maintaining the spell. You are though terrified, so you're basically doing the Kevin face.
Amazing. Oh my god. Christopher, come on. Christopher.
I hide behind Jonquil.
Valid.
Jonquil was hugging the wall, so I'm thinking that's a little bit problematic.
He's now just squashed me into a corner.
I'm deliberate. I am finding something to hide behind.
Yeah. You're still by the window, so there is sort of a
curtain.
Yeah, no, I don't think this person would have used curtains.
Just be cool, okay?
But
no movement, no fast movement.
Augurs probably have a stack of books by the bedside. Because I think he's also the kind of person who will maximize using moonlight and stuff for by the bed.
So is the cat currently in the same room as us, or is it in the other room with them?
It's passing the threshold right now. It's looking around, sniffing a little bit and meowing.
Oh, crap, can we get past it?
Well, I do have my gecko. I could.
Oh my god, how tiny is your gecko right now?
Like,
we didn't shrink the echo, so that
did we not? So he's still full size then.
Oh my god, the gecko is the same size. Oh my god, you could ride your gecko.
The gecko's
like a gecko mount.
Ride the gecko.
Oh my god, the gecko can climb the walls. Get on the gecko.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna say
ride him like a dinosaur.
Excited, she's just destroyed her studio.
Yeah. What was the Elwood is with you on the back? There is no saddle, so you're gonna have to,
He's got little horn spines, a little neck frill.
But running up the wall, I'm gonna need you to make athletics check.
Oh no! Okay,
hang on.
Oh no! We will do our best. Not gonna be good.
Probably not.
Probably not.
So you can make the roll.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Elwood is running up, and you feel your hands slip. And as you fall, you hear a woman shout out, "Damien, where are you? Damien!"
How far high up did I get?
You got a bit up. You will, when you fall, you will not, get damaged.
Kill myself, right?
Yeah, you will not, splat down.
Okay.
But you are falling.
Okay. What's along the wall next to me? Is it like shelves? Is it just wall or?
There are some walls. You can see some cracks in the wall. This bed is a bit too far to the side, so you can't really reach that one.
I'm just gonna try and grab onto a crack as I'm falling, and
okay,
if I can just dangle there.
And below you is, a carpet that has seen better days. There is also a big fluffy animal looking at you.
Oh no.
Oh no, it sees her?
Well, I mean, if it's, you know what? I'm gonna fall and try and land on the cat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why not? Why not?
Oh boy. What is the difficulty for landing on a cat?
Okay. If you'd have asked me before today's session of things that would be said tonight, that would never have made the list.
Never ever.
Never. Gotta hit him with the old razzle dazzle,
How are you? What do you want to do? How are you landing on the cat? Are you?
I'm assuming it's directly beneath me, kind of looking at it. So I'm just gonna try and bounce on its head, so maybe it's a little bit startled, and then run and try and find some place to hide.
Okay. So that sounds definitely like athletics.
Okay.
Again.
I'm gonna use the story point.
Okay. Can make the roll.
Okay. Much better.
Wow.
Much better.
3 successes, 2 threat.
You bonk on its head. When you are there, you notice that you can probably grab a hold of it and stay on its back if you want to.
Yes, he can't reach his back. His cats are not that good at doing that.
Yeah. So it feels you land and then grab a hold, and then it starts to and then meow and hiss a little bit and tries to but it's more like it's scratching its ears a little bit rather than getting to you. It's
just constantly ducking, and I look over at the two of you and just, help, please.
Oh my god, how did you get up there?
The only thing I can do is make you big.
Oh my god.
Is everybody else still in the room? The Duchess and
Yes.
Have they noticed?
That depends on what you do.
I don't know.
Please, to use magic, I'd have to drop the other magic I've got going. So
I
can't do anything.
I don't think this would. Oh, I don't know if this will work. I have like a thing. I was wondering if I could use utilities. Says make a light source, and I was wondering if I could like laser interest the cat.
Oh my god!
To get it to like.
Oh my god!
To distract it long enough.
Game's over. You win.
I'm gonna try and laser pen the cat to get its attention and get it to stop and like stay in one place long enough for Jonquil to get down safely. If anything, I want it to sit. Yeah. I'm gonna try and trick it into sitting down so she can slide down the cat.
Yeah, I have set the difficulty not for the spell, but rather for distracting the cat. But you are also getting a boost die because it's a cat and they love shiny things.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I use my magic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
Hey, very nice.
3 successes and an advantage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sit down, kitty cat.
So yeah, the cat sees the dazzling light and it goes meow and then starts to run there.
No, don't run. I don't want Jonquil to fall off. I would have done it fairly nearby so it couldn't run too far.
I mean, it's leaping towards the spot. And,
okay.
Yeah, as it's going for the fantasy laser, I'm gonna slip off and run. I guess the bed is the well. I'll just hide underneath the bed, I guess.
Yeah, now you can hide underneath the bed easily.
Yeah.
And the cat is, jumping around and still chasing the light source, I guess. Damien, what have you found there? And you see a hand grab a hold of the cat and lift it up. And then looks... Augur, do you have dancing lights? No. And I'm gonna do
We're screwed.
Who has the least in stealth?
Why would you ask that? Why would
oh God.
Because that will be the difficulty.
That's not green diamonds.
I have 1 proficiency, 1 normal.
Yeah, same. I have 1 yellow, 1 green.
Yeah, so I will use those then.
I think we should get bonus die for being this damn small.
We're so teeny tiny.
Yeah, I will. That makes sense.
Okay, what else?
I mean, they're distracted by the cat, right? There's a cat. Who isn't distracted by a cat? Like,
right now she's petting her cat.
Okay. I mean, and we all said we were like hiding, so.
Yeah.
Oh my word!
What the what? Why is she so perceptive?
Wow.
Dang it, Duchess! Why you do
Yeah,
this?
and she sits down, and he pets the cat and puts the cat down, and the cat is just looking at you.
Shoo! Go away, cat!
Hello there.
Oh wait, no, I was imagining we were hiding under something. Does she fully like see us? Are we like?
I'm thinking she looks at Jonquil underneath the bed because that was the one that the cat
was looking at.
I'm going to try and start creeping in a direction that if I have to revert to normal size, I'm not going to break my neck falling off of a table or something.
That sounds like a good idea.
Is it though? Is it?
I'm still going to try and remain hidden. Basically, I'm going to try and move myself around this book stack to a point where, if anything, I'm going to fall on the bed.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And then very softly and quietly, the Duchess goes, I don't think you belong here, do you? Yes?
No?
You are awful small for Dryad.
Well, listen here, okay? You can't just say that to a person. Very offensive. They come in all shapes, in all sizes.
Well, judging from... Let me see, I need to look up things. Bad things. In that it's words that I have to look up.
You have to look up swear words?
No.
Sorry, I heard bad words.
I don't think I've met you.
Well, no. We small dryads would really get out of the library. For good reason.
I don't think Madara has mentioned small dryads in the library.
How do you know my mother?
I'm the Duchess. It's my business to know people.
Okay, that's very fair, but
and then she laughs.
In my defense,
and looks at the cat. And no, it's not food. Are you here alone?
No. Yes. Yes.
Okay, that sounds like a very much you want to do a deception.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh boy.
And I need to look up.
We'll try.
Just how many setback and challenge dice you're going to be up against.
I was going to say, she's going to be so good at this. Like, she's going to...
I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. But
she's in
amusing.
politics. So.
Yeah, and it's against discipline, I think. Or is it
I think vigilance is the detecting, discerning.
Vigilance sounds correct.
That's good for you because they are slightly less dice. So yeah, you can make your deception roll.
No.
I mean, there was a success.
I mean, there is a success. That's true.
Yeah. So
that's true.
Well, you can't hide underneath the bed. I mean, well, you can.
Are you going to kill me?
Why would I do that?
I just heard stories. That's all. I'm just asking.
No, but why are you in this dreadful place, though?
Well, I mean, we didn't really expect to run into you, but we were going to meet with... I mean, I was going to meet with him.
And you're sneaking around. I can't really see...
Well, it's not really like they would have let me in the front doors, so...
Well, why not? I mean...
Well, I'm not very good at the talking part, so...
oh yeah, I mean... Yeah, I guess the guards can be a little bit problematic at times. But... And then from the other room, you can hear, it's soon finished! That's great.
Right, and you are part of, the bourgeoisie, so...
I think I'd like to have a little chat with you away from...
Oh no, it's just gonna
and
John Quill is still 100% convinced she's a vampire.
Well, I mean, I can, I'm gonna leave soon, and I really like to have a little chat with you. So, do you wanna go in the pocket? Or do you wanna...
Sorry.
You can
I'm
also,
sweating profusely now.
Damien can also take you
No, I would rather pass on that.
I have given him specific orders not to eat you.
No, I'd rather pass on that. Pocket's fine. Pocket's good.
Okay. And then she reaches out and picks you up a little bit and, lifts you up and puts you... And be quiet, because I don't think you want Augur to notice you, right?
Oh, he left the room? Oh, I thought he was still in there with us.
He's in the other room.
Oh, he's in the other room. Okay.
So...
That
he has been oblivious to this
room entirely.
Yeah, Augur has been oblivious to this entire thing. I mean, he's standing by the alchemist equipment and trying to.
Yeah, as I'm flying through the air, a very small scream, like the sound of a fly. I'm just gonna gesture to my compatriots and flail wildly, I suppose. I don't know.
Are you trying to let her know where we are? Or are you trying to get us to come along?
I'm trying. John Quill has no idea at this point. She's just trying to get your attention.
Okay. While this has been happening, I wanted to be trying to get in a position where I can see Augur and what he's doing with the alchemy stuff, because I'm still convinced he's drugging the Duchess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially since we just heard her come in here for medicine.
And he may be trying to do it now, so I want to try and get any sort of idea as to what he's doing.
Yeah, while she's away.
I'm thinking...
As soon as I lose concentration, you're going to kill the Duchess by getting big on top of her.
I mean, that wouldn't kill her. It'd just be awkward.
If she's walking down the stairs when it happens?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That's a
Do you have alchemy?
Alchemy, yes. It is a class skill.
Do you have anything in it?
Yes, I have a rank.
Okay. So I will add a blue die because of that. And make an underworld knowledge underworld.
Boo.
You don't see exactly what he's doing, but you can definitely tell that this, for medicine, it gives off a little bit too sharp of a smell that he's trying to hide.
So I get the impression he's trying to hide something within there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We have to stop him from giving her that. Jonquil, jump! I shout.
You're muted.
She's got me by the... Well, I'll slip out of my coat. My cloak.
Okay.
Because she's got me by the back of, the nape of my neck, essentially.
Yeah.
I know, this would have been... I'm guessing this would have been after she put you down on... Because she was carrying you on...
Oh, right. She's got me. Okay, yeah.
She's putting you in the pocket.
Okay, yeah, I'll try and jump.
Oh, you're bigifying. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, are you bigifying me?
I was what are you doing? And then I got it. Okay.
We're all going to bigify because I'm dropping the spell.
Right.
I just don't want you to be constricted in a pocket when I do this.
Yeah.
I just rip her clothes, really, so...
Well, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
So you jump down, and the last thing you see... do you let go of the...
Yeah, as soon as I see her jump out of the pocket,
Yeah, and you see Damien looking at Jonquil. And then Damien goes smaller as you grow bigger.
Surprise!
And the Duchess turns around and looks at you. I can't believe I fell for that. There are more of you. And this happens, Augur also turns around and goes, "What the? Duchess, please stay back. I will defend you."
He's trying to poison you.
Wow, we're going right into it, huh? Okay.
There's an entire conspiracy against the crown.
Yup, I know you just met us, but we just, we're actually on your side, not this servant.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Yep.
Okay. Part of me wants her to recognize me, and part of me wants her not to recognize me.
Yeah, this is now... it's not deception.
It's not.
It's not coercion.
I was gonna say, can I help? Like, can I charm or do something to, like, help here? Can I, like...
Yeah.
I think negotiation works.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, Christopher just, like, outed us both by bigifying us and saying, you know, like, accusing the dude of thing. So, like, Slanya, who hasn't been seen up to this moment, you know, probably gets up from wherever awkward place she was. And it's just like, yeah, so there's more to it, and we'd really like to explain it to you if you just give us the time. You know, we apologize for our unusual entry, but we are here to help.
Okay. And this will be against her vigilance, because she just caught you also with a lie.
But,
yeah, 3 of you rather than 1.
I know, but I wasn't lying. It wasn't.
Yeah, so, and I will also, since you're helping, I will give an upgrade.
Okay.
And guys, I'm going to spend a story point on this because this is important.
Yeah, this is pretty important.
Yeah, because my skills not that great. It's just better than my other social skills.
Yeah.
And this is Christopher. Social.
So yeah, make the negotiation roll.
Okay, so there we go.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oofa.
It's our first failure of the day on the most important thing.
Well,
that is a doozy.
Clearly we need to have... I don't know what to believe anymore, so let's get some more people in so we can clear this whole thing out.
Oh, no. You don't think, you were just thinking of having a conversation with our dryad friend? We could just continue that idea. That was a great idea. Let's just do that one. Huh?
Well, I do not enjoy being lied to.
That was just a natural reaction to being vulnerably small. If anything's gonna come of this, I'm using my clever retort to argue right now.
And the cat. Don't forget the cat.
Yeah, we thought we were about to get eaten by a cat. We apologize. It was...
What does your clever retort do?
If there's going to be any negative dice put on our social interaction, it puts -2 on them.
On them. You
okay.
just reverse. You
2 setbacks. 2 setbacks.
Reverse and
yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. What is because right now, Augur.
No, Augur, you shush your mouth.
Okay, I'm going to try and help with the one tool that might help.
Oh no.
Which is, I'm Christopher Benson. You know the Bensons. We're a trusted family.
Okay, yeah.
Might be the weird one of the family, but the family's still trusted by the castle to do business.
As a backup, I can just be like, I'm going to tell my mothers about you.
You know my mother.
They're not going to be very happy.
Oh no, this is...
I might have just gotten my entire family screwed, but...
Happens. Happens to the best of us.
How did I end up being the one to make a social role?
I have been making the effort to do all the social stuff, to be fair.
Because you are the one that actually said things and had the idea, so and that's why it's you. And Augur is going, I don't know what this poisoning thing, it's preposterous. I would never.
Ha! Failure.
Yeah. And at that...
You're turning red. Do you know that you're turning red? You're sweating a little bit.
You really don't seem like a trustworthy fellow. And also... Sorry, we didn't smell that. Only Christopher smelled it.
I shall say that see that thing he's using is used to hide the scent and taste of something else. The only reason and the other things is bad.
Use your words.
Yeah, Augur, why don't you test it? Have a little sip first. Well, I still have work to do, and you know how the medicine makes you a little bit fatigued.
That's part of what he wants it to do. It is a special potion which dulls the senses and makes people more compliant. And think about how people could do things you wouldn't want them to do if you were forced into that sort of position.
Yes. And the Duchess walks over to the door and opens it. Captain Alwyn, can you come in here, please? Yes, ma'am. You hear a voice, and then you see guard captain come in. Hair is... He seems like he's one of those people who has a perpetual bedhead. Clean-shaven, kind of a strong jaw. A little bit... It seems a little bit on edge. Yes, ma'am. Can you please escort Augur to the dungeon? Why, ma'am? Because apparently it's he refuses to drink the medicine he's been giving me. So, and these not so trustworthy people seems to at least be more trustworthy than him. Okay. This is not the last you've heard of me. You
see, he's bad guy monologuing. That's how you know.
Yeah.
As he's walking past, I just go, Lech says hi.
And then that meddling, insolent fool. No dungeon can keep me. Better make it the wizard-proof one, will you? So,
hi. It's nice to meet you. It took me so long to see what that
fighting
was.
a dragon.
Please have a seat. I mean, and she makes a motion towards the bed. And she herself pulls out a chair.
I stand by the bed and wait for her to start.
I was going to say, I wait for her to sit before I sit down. Thank you.
Yeah. I know my social etiquette.
I don't know that Slanya does, so Slanya probably just sits down.
Yeah.
An arm falls off.
Sorry about that. Let me just...
Yeah. Don't worry, she's harmless.
And you can see Damien jumps up on the bedside table, looking at you.
Can we scritch him?
I pet him.
I was gonna say, is he a nut? Can we roll for scritches?
And then you hear another meow as a second cat comes in.
Oh my god, there's more of them.
Yes, perhaps we should have some introductions. As you all know,
there's two.
That's what I was worried about too. The second there was a second cat.
But
it just dawns on me, and
I don't think Damien would be the nom de plume, as it were.
I am, of course, as you probably already know, is Duchess Isabel de Lateran. This is Damien, Vagabond, and over there is Misty.
There's 3 cats, not 2?
Yeah. Okay. There was a third one in the...
Okay, that's less dramatic.
Yeah. I was so worried that it was the twins.
And you are...
Christopher Benson.
Christopher Benson, yes. I have seen you. Your parents didn't think you were worth talking to.
I'm not.
But obviously you are, because you probably might have saved my life if you was...
I wasn't there.
No. You were most certainly there.
I mean, I wasn't worth talking to there when you saw my parents.
Oh, okay. We are having one of those discussions. So.
I've been told I'm strange.
When?
Yeah, but also incredibly normal.
And he's a very good musician.
Weirdly so. Like, almost just.
What do you play?
I use magic. I use magic to create music.
Interesting.
Please don't make me do it again.
Well, is he good?
Yeah, he's all right.
And who might the rest of you be?
Oh, I'm John Quill from the library.
Ah, the young one.
Yeah, well, you know.
Pleased to meet you. Even if you are a tiny little bit of a liar. Bigger now, though.
But a very good liar, so you know.
Sometimes, in order to achieve greater goods, smaller mistruths must be spoken.
Well,
I read that somewhere.
That is awful. You're sounding awful lot like politicians now.
That'll be it. My dad told me
it. And you are...
I mean, I'm not really important, you know? I was Slanya. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm you can call me Slanya. Almost a vampire.
Almost a vampire.
Yeah, didn't quite make it there.
What about you, though? Are you, you know...
Make a charm roll.
Are you
and tomorrow's execution will be starred.
Date night and then death.
Yeah. Your one last request. Let me just go on. Listen, I have this expense.
Can I go woo this youthful young creature?
Yeah, make the roll.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Burst out laughing, and this is the first time you actually seen her a bit stern demeanor actually crack.
I take it as a yes.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I lost that bet.
I mean, that would have been. No, I am not the vampire. I am aware of the rumors, but it keeps people on edge, on their toes. It's
Anyway, I think we should tell you why we're here. I'm going to suggest one of them tells you, because if I start, it will just come out in random haphazard ways and I just won't stop and it will just get confusing.
To be fair, that could happen with any of us.
Like now.
okay. Well,
Do you I could start, and then if I miss anything, you can pick it up. Looks
sure.
looks over at like Jonquill and like nods and like looks at Mole.
Yeah.
Sorry, I read your name in the chat, so I said it.
Yeah. And as you say this, you notice that there's a fluffy white cat just looking at you, almost inches from your face.
Can I help you?
And then it the tongue comes out and it goes licks a little bit, and then
It's doing a malam at me.
yeah, and then it's just its head cocks a little bit as it continues to look at you.
Do I know you?
And no, you don't know. That's Misty.
It was Misty,
Damien and Vagabond. Vagabond is a sort of shell-colored.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and let me just tell you, we will be very much on edge for any lies in this.
Valid.
And as she says this, all three cats nods.
I'm sure we will not lie, although we cannot say that what we will say is 100% fact. It will be the truth as we know it.
Up. You said you would be quiet, and I will ignore that. And there we will end and go for a break.
Nice.
Good. Okay, for break to return and be questioned by cats. This is going super good. Y'all, we're gonna go on a break. You should hydrate and stretch out, do what you need to, and we will be back in a few. See you soon.
And Adelaide only appears exactly when they're meant to.
I know. Exactly.
Boom. We're back.
Boom.
Exactly when we said we were gonna be.
Yeah, totally. 100%.
Yep. Agreed.
So, you are sitting in the room, the moonlight coming in through the window. You're sitting on Augur's bed as he was dragged away to the dungeon. And the Duchess is sitting in a rather comfy-looking chair and looks at you, and at the same time, her three cats does the exact same thing.
Are you all, like, they all look very different though, right? They all look, but they like almost all move sort of almost in unison with her?
At times, yes. Other times they are, they are also cats, so, they are.
I still think Selenia's thought would be the first thought that Jess had, and is like, are these your familiars?
After a fashion, perhaps.
Okay. Right, I was supposed to tell you what's happening. Excuse me, sorry. So, why are we here? Well, we're here specifically in this tower because we were suspicious of Augur. Our suspicions were proven. Well,
I was suspicious of you, I'll just be honest. I'll just say it. Alright, I'll just say it.
Well, just not a lot is known about you, and we've had a lot of sort of mysterious happenings, so we didn't know. I don't think there was any necessary.
Why do I have the the feeling that this. I'll start at the beginning as something even before that.
Well, I wasn't even starting at the beginning. You asked why we were here, and I was saying we came to see Augur because we just left a place that told us he had been collecting a lot of very bad, suspicious items that made us believe he was up to no good here. And as I said, I believe our suspicions were proven with what he's just done. But that does lead back to a lot of things that led us here, starting with, I'm going to say, very weird lightning that's been happening. Someone's been doing rituals, and it ties back to something that happened long ago with the wizard who was beheaded.
Edric.
With Edric. And also, it's Augur is definitely in some sort of leading some sort of cult, but it also seems likely that one of your two chancellors is in on that. Not both of them, luckily, just one of them. One of them seems to be not so bad. Yeah, we've had to go quite a lot around town and speak to quite a few people. And it's still not entirely clear what's happening, so I'm not lying to you, I just don't have all the information.
So you're saying that one of my chamberlains are bad,
it, Chamberlain.
And the other isn't?
It seems... Yes.
Don't know which one is which?
No, we do. We do know which one is which.
The ugly one.
Was it the one with more orange eyes, or the one with more orange eyes was the good one?
I'm pretty sure orange was the better one. It was the just red. I'm pretty sure it was Owena that was the bad one.
Okay. Sorry, my notes are very...
I've got the other somewhere.
I have Gwendolyn and Owena are the twins.
Yep.
And then I have that... Sorry. That Talbot
Do you have
and Magdalene
are any of this?
Well, they did attack us.
Yes, that's to start with.
And once again, do you have any proof of this?
Other than
Any
the emotional
witnesses?
damage?
We have a lot of character witnesses. Both human and vampire alike seem to agree about what's happening with the twins. Elder Corey and Talbot and Magdalene, and yes, a student who may speak now if you wish.
Rituals were cast to draw energy to power this ritual. We can show you the locations where these things have done and show you the runes involved with it, and you can get a trustworthy wizard to back up what we tell you. The book, which the ritual that we believe they want to cast, was stolen from a house. We have the pages for the ritual were torn out. We have half of them. One of your chamberlains has the other half.
Well,
and if we put it all together, it should solve the puzzle.
Well, we are in a little bit of a conundrum then. Because the people I would normally call for this are, one of them is in the dungeon. And one of the other two are implicated in this.
Possibly both.
Possibly both.
We believe one of them isn't, but it's possible she is.
Yeah, it seems that from everyone we spoke to, was it Gwendolyn goes along? Gwendolyn will appear at face value to, because they want us to put up a strong front. Will appear to agree, but in private seems to disagree with Owena's tactics and what she's been up to, I suppose.
Well, what did you want me to do about this?
Main reason we came here now was that we learned that Augur had gotten hold of a potion which was dulling senses and made people more susceptible. We had fears that he was planning to use it on their behalf on yourself, so they could try and buy some of your power away from you while you were under the effects of this potion. That's why we came to specifically now.
And yeah, that makes sense.
We want to be able to investigate things further, but we felt the threat to yourself was enough to warrant bold action. And as you can imagine, the way the court system works, we would have had to go through implicated people.
Oh yes.
Through normal method and means.
Going through the official channels would have been, probably
inefficient, slow, meandrous.
Or since these people that you have named, you would probably have, met decapitation or something.
Yeah, would like to avoid that if at all possible.
Yes.
And the problem, part of the problem being that we don't have the entire story with only half the notes of exactly what they're up to, but we know it's not good and it requires life force and things.
All things point to them trying to bring something back.
Or extend life? Wasn't there something about possible immortality?
Vampires Plus, I think was the term.
Vampires Plus, that's right.
I mean, this is pure conjecture, but my thought was that Owena was going to try and take the kingdom from you for herself as this Vampire Plus. But that is mostly conjecture right now.
Yeah, I can't act officially on hearsay.
That's understandable.
The laws are... Well, while the laws tend to bend in my favor, they are also things I need to uphold because... Well, it's also getting a bit late. And...
Would you mind if I took that for testing? And I point over to the alchemy station.
No, it's fine. You can go in and pick it up later. I will go to bed now.
Okay.
And as she do this, she takes out a keychain. And she removes a few keys and then puts them on the table. I have no idea how these ended up here.
All right, but as you've seen what's been happening, definitely from what we've said, to keep an eye and try and keep yourself a little safe and stay on guard as well. Go ahead. Or would you say?
I said, and maybe don't take your medicine.
And also, if you get the opportunity to slip us the missing information, we might have a better answer for you. But I think you're the closest. You're kind of the closest to the stuff. You're the closest to the people who seem to be doing all of this.
I might also suggest you might want to pretend you've been taking the medicine.
Yeah, I can. That's quite easy. But yeah, I myself am not too fond of, skulking around in the shadows. But I will...
Maybe these guys want to help? Oh, look at the cats. They seem pretty handy, pawsy.
I will give you 2 hours.
That's to wander around the castle.
And then she points at the first key, and then points to the second one at the same time with another finger. These are Gwendolyn and Rowena's rooms.
Oh, dang.
And this one, the third one, is the Capital Envoy Lewis's room.
Interesting. All right. That could be.
He's from the capitals, and he's a conniving little asshole, so I can't see he's not in on this.
Okay.
Especially not if it means wrestling control from my hands into theirs.
Right.
That makes sense.
Well, this is where we split. Christopher, you're with me.
Wait.
I'll
take the cats.
Also want to try. I'm saying we also
I'll
want
take
to try.
I'll take the cats.
We also want to try and find where they might be storing that energy.
Yes, we will be doing that later then.
All right, and you wouldn't happen to have seen just like, a lot of people in your castle haven't just been wearing like cultish clothes or holding on to cultish items or hanging up to like what were the other things we saw at Lech's place? Like,
it was robes.
Was it robes?
Yeah.
I was gonna say because Augur specifically bought like a dozen of a bunch of things. I thought.
Yeah, I have not seen those. No, but they might be in their laboratory.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if you've noticed people in the castle acting particularly suspicious or complicit in something.
Yeah, well, if this, and she clinks a little bit to on the glasses with the medicine in. I assume this is here to, make me not spotted. So
that's very fair. I apologize.
No.
Bad job, me.
You did not set this up, so
no.
You do not need to apologize. And she just, passed it on the head and scratched you behind the ears.
Me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't do it too gently. Their skin is the sloth sometimes.
Yeah, it's just, sometimes it's not on there very well. It's not stuck on the best in some places.
No fingernails.
Thank you for not killing us, by the way.
Yeah.
We
appreciate it.
This is much more fun.
Yeah. You're the first point of contact we have in and around this place that helping us. So, thanks.
Were you made aware of the kerfuffle outside the castle 2 days ago?
Oh yeah, the courtyard kerfuffle.
No.
Yes, we know how I said Arena ended up with half the pages and we ended up with the other half. That happened right outside the castle.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Some of your guards were involved.
Well, no, I haven't. And she walks up to the door. Alwyn, get your ass in here. And you can see the same man that was up here before comes in this time. And he, yes, what is it?
Just instinct.
Yes.
Can I help you with anything? These people
valid
have made me aware about some kerfuffle out in the courtyard the other day. I have not heard about this. Have you? And you can tell that he's getting a little bit flustered right now. No, I can't say that I have. No, I haven't. I have not heard about this.
Were you like off duty or something?
Can I?
Are there some of the guards that don't speak to some of the other guards?
I'd like to use utility magic to create a illusory image of the guards we saw.
Yeah. You can do that.
Guess it's going to be an Arcana roll, yeah?
Yeah. And it's probably
So I think out of all of us, I paid the most attention to them because I was using my skeletons to keep them at bay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what you were doing.
So I'm gonna say
I was snatching papers.
Conjure.
Oh, okay. It's not utility. Okay.
No, it's very detailed. So, but it's since it's just illusion, it's not that hard to make it.
Well, it's still Arcana, so it just affects the difficulty, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, you can make the roll.
I got it exactly. Oh
My gosh.
Oh my god. Are you the only one that's rolled triumphs?
I feel like you're the only one that's ever...
No. There was one other triumph. This is the first time a triumph's been rolled where it actually mattered.
Where we needed it. Like...
Yeah.
We had a triumph in a medicine check. I just found it. I went up. So only you and Odd have ever had.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can, so with the triumph, you basically show up the entire courtyard with people where they're standing.
Is the detail of, because I'm basically bringing up what I saw, is the detail of the chamberlains good enough to tell which sister it was?
No.
Okay. Because the only difference is, is the eyes, so...
Yeah, because it's also, matters, your memory of it also matters.
Yeah.
So...
but you never know what details stick in your subconscious, which is why I was asking.
Exactly.
But yeah, I say they're the guards that were involved.
Yeah, and so basically what you see is then you play this up a little bit, and as you start to run, your peripheral vision has picked up that the captain is walking down the stairs with the sword.
Oh, so he was there.
But not part of this group, but yeah, some when people were shouting, intruders and stuff like that, he was coming. And he's looking at this and this no. This
is there any way to tell if somebody's memory has been messed with? I actually say that out loud.
Yeah, and as you say that, his eyes just darts to you, and my memory is totally fine.
How would you know?
And I'm gonna make a roll.
Sorry.
I'm so happy I got that roll.
Yeah, seriously.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can. Which one should I use?
It turns out Christopher's actually quite good at magic.
Hey.
I mean, that's your whole entire jam, so it makes sense.
One of us needs to be.
Yeah.
Well, put it this way, every single experience point I've got has gone on either one of my magic skills or forbidden knowledge.
Let me see. Damn it. Now I have that issue whether it didn't have the proper skill for this. So I will use something else. But I will add some proper other things. The difficulty. What is your vigilance?
Mine is a proficiency and a green.
Cool.
2 greens.
And I will add one of those because.
Ooh.
That's bad for us, I feel like.
Yeah. No. Well, you can tell that he is probably about to have an anxiety attack or something.
I know about these. I reach into my bag. I put out something for him to breathe into and hand it to him. Breathe into this.
And the Duchess goes up and nest memories.
It's the only thing I can think of. The captain obviously doesn't remember this, but my memory shows him there.
Or maybe it wasn't him. Could it be someone else pretending to be him?
That is also a possibility, but...
So he would have no reason to remember being there because he hadn't been. Someone pretending to be him had been there.
My only thought is, why would you pretend to be the guard captain when you've got one of the chamberlains there?
Might as well have as much power as possible.
How
Frame
long
up
have
some people?
How long have this non-existent problem been a problem? I don't know.
Could I use
a few
healing?
months, perhaps? There has been gaps. I don't want to.
So he just admitted to there being gaps in his memory?
Yeah.
Ah, shoot. Okay.
But
I was about to threaten him, but now I'm like, oh, okay, forget it.
But if I told anyone, I will lose my job, okay? Well, yes, probably. Or at least a slight demotion.
On the bright side, whatever bad stuff you did seems like you just didn't know you were doing it. So, you're not like at full fault. That's great.
Jonquil, in theory, from what you've read, could healing magics counter any messing with memories? I ask in character as I'm looking for an out of character response from the DM.
My forte isn't really in like healy kind of stuff. I don't really care about the healy fixie kind of stuff, but I will roll.
Well, it's more a case of, I'm putting out now because I've got almost as much knowledge as you.
Yeah.
So this will be knowledge lore.
Knowledge lore, okay. Am I good?
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks like I don't know.
Yeah. I probably read something, but...
I mean, you don't know about this particular thing, but you have heard about healing magic having some unforeseen side effects.
Right.
Healing magic?
Yeah. No magic that heals.
Yeah, I know. I just...
Rather than magic that goes explode.
Yeah, I mean, I don't use it often, but I was actually debating using that mysterious kind of magic today, because I know Christopher is stressed out. And I do have healing magic. And Odd isn't here to save us. That's weird. So wait.
If you'd like... Okay, Mike. Okay, Christopher knows. What's the correct term for referring to a duchess?
Your Highness?
My liege.
My liege is also, yeah.
What about,
my fair lady.
My fair lady.
was just wondering whether it was one of the graces.
Your grace, yeah, probably might be. I'm not.
It is your grace. Okay.
Yeah.
Your grace. If you wish, obviously not now, but we could look into whether magics could help return the memory.
That would be good because I would hate to lose one of the people I obviously can trust.
Would this okay, no, I'm gonna leave that to Odd. I was gonna offer to try because I was specifically looking at I'm not terrible at it, and I was going to. I do have healing magic, but I think I'm gonna save my healing for Christopher before.
Yeah.
I think the only way this could have been done that I can think of is something was cast on you by somebody you can't trust.
Mm-hmm. That seems, I mean, it definitely seems like you got
the likeliest answer.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of sneaky folk in this place. It seems like there's some real bad stuff going on. And I mean, they were poisoning you, poisoned the Duchess, so that you wouldn't know what's going on. They've erased your memory, so you wouldn't know what's going on. It's, there's some...
I'm just trying to think of a way to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Well, if I notice it, I swear I will, you know, punch my sword into nearest person.
You know?
I can... Oh... Take on an apprentice. Somebody from outside the castle.
Keep an eye on you.
Okay.
Like you?
They will be with you all the time while you do your work. No.
Christopher, you ever want to be a knight? Huh?
No.
Huh?
No.
Guard the castle.
I mean, great at it.
You seem capable, so
yeah. You get to hang out in the castle. You like the castle. You could study the architecture.
You'd be our inside eyes.
Yeah. I love how much we're both for this and you're like against it.
But perhaps he doesn't have the disciplines for it, though. But well, anyway,
Or if you want me to be in the castle to keep an eye on you during the day and all that sort of stuff, you could hire me to check the castle out for potential renovations, and I have to have the guard with me all the time.
You right now have 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this.
Before I have to stay.
The DM just like turned the like hour clock on. I like just turned the like timer.
So who is going where?
You guys are awful to Christopher.
He's just so teasable.
We're your cheerleaders, okay? This is a good thing.
We actually do care for you. We just really enjoy teasing you. You two are going together and I was going to take the cats.
Yeah, you take the cats. We'll take the rooms.
I mean, we clearly get along. They were just mlemming with me.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking the first two we should be looking. Okay, I think Gwendolyn's is the last one we need to look at because she's the least
suspicious. The twin, the other twin, the nasty twin first.
Okay, just out of character, we have got them the right way round, haven't we, Nicholas? Because in character we'd be
in character we would know. Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah. Everything has been pointing to that Gwendolyn is, you know.
Okay, I was just making sure I'd gotten them the right way round.
the conniving villain. No,
Owena is the winner.
Yeah, Owena, yeah.
Okay.
Gwendolyn likes chamber music and has orange eyes. That's the notes I have. See, I have the important notes.
So,
okay, go ahead.
Which of us goes to this capital guy?
I'll go do that.
And that means we go and check out Owena's. Probably makes sense because Owena's got magic, and while I know slightly you can use magic, we've got more of the knowledge side of things.
Oh yeah, I think it's way better that the two of you do that one. Way better.
And it's dark magics. My favorite.
I mean, I doubt she's keeping the pages in her chambers, but you never know.
You never know.
Feeling lucky.
So, who wants to go first?
Come on, cats. Let's not pussyfoot around this. Let's go.
So you see Damien and Vagabond is following you.
Yes, nice.
And then they walk. Suddenly, you notice that they are not behind you anymore. They have, hurried. So they're walking before you and they are looking around and,
nice.
Are you coming?
Oh God, they're scoping. They're so great. This is the best allies I've ever had. Yeah, I follow them, and I definitely pay attention to what they're doing.
Yeah, and suddenly they stop. And one of them, Damien, goes up against the wall.
I do the same.
Yeah. And then you see two guards walk past in a T section, and as they have passed away, not passed away.
Oh no, they passed away.
As they have walked past you and disappeared from sight, Damien moves out into the corridor again and walks ahead, and you can tell that it's good carpet. There are some small alcoves with suit of armors in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the kind of little indentations where you have stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
awesome.
And there are paintings on the walls.
Okay.
Some of them seems to be quite old. Some of them are not so old.
Interesting. Are you sure this is the way cats?
Some of the newer ones looks a little bit more amateuristic.
Someone been stealing the paintings and changing them up with counterfeits?
No, make a perception roll.
They've cut holes out of the eyes.
Eyeball watches. Yeah. Why are the eyes following me on that painting? My perception is not good. But I've got two cats with me and they're helping.
Yeah, but they can't. No, not
cat help. Cat help. Come on.
And it's a quite easy one, so I'm gonna use a story point so that you get some back.
Okay. Fair enough, but I'm not good at perception, just so you know. So let me know when I can go.
You can roll.
I can roll?
Yep.
That is a failure and an advantage.
Yeah, you notice that there is a sort of the paintings are signed, but you can't really make it out. But you don't also notice when you look around that these would not be hanging here if it was, someone. Considering how the paintings look, they wouldn't be hanging here if it wasn't made by someone of a little higher stature.
Okay. Can I go up to one of the particularly suspicious looking ones? And try and peek behind it to see if there's something there? Do you know what I mean?
There's nothing there. And on this one you can actually read the name and you notice that it's Isabel.
Isabel. Does that name ring a bell?
Yeah, it's the Duchess.
She does the paintings herself? That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you can also notice when you peeked behind that some of there has been older paintings hanging here.
Uh-huh.
That has been removed, taken down, just so she can hang up her own paintings.
That's really cute. I'm oh. I turn to the cats and I'm like, you must be really proud of her.
And they just look at you. And then, the tongue comes out again and you go, Meh.
You guys are the best.
And you woke up and you see the room that this keep was indicated to belong to.
Okay. I double check, I look around, make sure no one's around.
Yeah.
And I will put the key in and turn it and do that thing. I'm gonna try and open the door kind of slowly but consistently, you know what I mean? So hopefully it doesn't creak too much.
Yeah.
And try and peek in, because I mean there were people in the last room we went into, so I want to check. I'm gonna look.
Yeah. Right. It's dark.
Yeah.
You have 2 cats, so that's.
Yeah, I feel like I opened the door and they're like.
Yeah. Well, it's dark, and make a sneak roll now.
Okay. Is it ready for me to go?
Yes.
Okay. That is. That's one threat.
No. I'm sorry. I added the wrong ones.
Okay.
Sorry. You re-roll because the black one shouldn't be there.
Okay. A failure and 3 advantages? I don't know which roll is worse.
No, we take the failure because the other one is also a failure because you didn't get a success. You open it and it's silent enough. Then you stop because you can swear you hear something. And then you hear someone going, from inside. And then it resumes and you can hear someone snore.
Oh man, I'm gonna try and tiptoe in as quietly as possible.
Yeah. And your eyes is adjusting a little bit to the room where there's only moonlight to light up.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the usual problem. You can't see colors. You can just more or less see shapes. So you can see someone lying on the bed snoring. Mm-hmm. By the bed you can see a small candle that isn't in use right now. You can see some tables, a small bookshelf, chest by the like a foot locker.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see a cat looking out through the window.
Is it one of the cats I brought, or is it another cat?
Yeah. Well, you assume it's one you brought because
I hope it's one of the ones I brought.
And you also, as you walk in, you feel something by your feet.
Look down.
And it feels soft.
Is it?
With a little bit fluffy, but it's a bit hard as well when you stab your toes into it. And then it feels like there's an arch in there. And then what do you do?
I reach down to touch it to try and figure out what it is.
It's a pair of slippers.
Oh, okay. Cool. Great. Great. Cool. Okay, so now I'm going to start looking for did you say there was a desk and papers and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I want to start by looking, I think, through the papers to see if there's anything.
It's quite dark, so you can just see this is a piece of paper.
God damn it.
I mean, you can go up to the window and try to read it in the moonlight if you want to, or
maybe I'll go over to the other room and do a quick scan because there's more light in the other room because that's where the light is coming in from.
This is just one big room.
It's just one big room. God damn.
And as you think about this, I can take the others.
Yeah.
The two of you arrive by Owina's room. What do you do?
I knock on it.
There's no answer.
Look through the keyhole.
It's quite dark.
I just try the door while he's looking through the keyhole.
Yeah, it's locked.
Fuck. Well, do you know how to do anything like that? Because I don't.
Yeah, and I hold up the key that the Duchess gave me.
Oh, right. Listen,
Yeah.
you. Okay, I'm not going to have any lip out of you today. It's been a long day for me, okay?
Yeah, and the door goes up, and you can see that there are some... you don't hear anything from inside.
Okay.
And there is, and you notice as you stand there in the doorway that there is a candle on a small bench outside that isn't lit. But
I do that, or I suppose might as well grab the candle and walk around with it. Use utility magic to spark it up.
yeah.
Mm.
So you have one candle. And as you... Do you want to do something?
No. Go ahead.
Okay. As you take it up and you look around, you can see that there is no one in this room right now.
Thank
Makes
God.
sense. Vampires.
Yeah, there is...
I checked the roofs.
You look for?
I checked the roofs in case they're hanging.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
You spot a big bed. There is no moonlight in here because the window has been boarded up. And there is also more bookshelves. There are a small table. There is a suit of arms. A suit of armor standing there, holding a big sword. There is well, as the light comes in, you hear a tiny little squeak as one of a bat goes down and then flies out.
You think that was her?
Doubt it.
Well, you never know. There's stories and things and such.
Yeah, on the bed is has been made, and you can see a bed linen lying there. Mm-hmm. They are also a new freshly washed the bed sets lying there to be changed and stuff. So yeah, someone has been in here earlier during the evening, probably.
Is there a desk or a shelf full of books?
There are lots of books.
My thought is this: you check the desk and the books. Mm-hmm. I'll use my knowledge of buildings and stuff to see if I can find some sort of secret.
Ooh, good idea. That's what we'll do.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking for journals specifically, like anything maybe handwritten by her, but also dark magic-y books.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm basically using my mechanics knowledge to figure out in the furniture and the actual building work itself whether anything's straight, whether.
Oh, and see if you can see. Can you sense magical things?
I'm presuming one of the magical skills will allow me to do that.
John Quill, as you walk through, make a perception or a knowledge lore.
Definitely gonna do a knowledge lore and not a perception. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. So you find a lot of books. And some
There's
of them
a
you
lot of
haven't.
books.
There are lots of books, and some of them you haven't even seen before.
Snatching them off, the ones that I have not seen, putting them in my bag.
Okay. Yeah.
Grand theft literature.
And you also see, you find on the desk there are a few older books that seems to be handwritten. Some of them have dates in them. Not too recent though. This one seems to be more
100 years ago.
No, not really. One of them is 50 years ago. And as you open it up and just leaf through a little bit, you can see about 45 years ago, the person who wrote this wrote something like, "Good riddance, thankfully I'm gone from this hellhole now." And it corresponds pretty well with what you have heard about when they went off to leave this place.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna keep looking through dates and see if there's anything about the incident from 100 years ago or more recently from the disappearance of the family.
That's gonna be a knowledge forbidden, probably.
Okay.
And mentions of us.
So yeah, make the roll.
Okay. I've got knack for it as well.
Yeah. Success. So, you find a brief mention that the first off, it starts with, "I can't believe we've come back here." I would have made that exact joke with myself. I am also so terrible. But yeah, it also mentions interrogation with what was his name? Edric. Has yielded result. And there is also mentions of how easy it was to coerce Augur to find suitable people on both sides of the ritual.
I'm just shouting out over my shoulder there. They're looking for people for experiments, I think. Or some kind of... They're looking for experiments for people. I need people for experiments.
So, Christopher.
Yeah. So none of the magical things in there specifically state detecting magic. My thought is either going to be utility or it's going to be augment.
Yeah, but we're going to go with your... I'm going to say you get 1 boost die thanks to the magic.
But yeah, I'm trying to lean into my mechanics knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I have a knack for. So that will remove up to 2 black dice if they're involved.
Okay. Yeah, I have removed those.
Okay.
You can make it the roll.
Oh dear.
Whoa.
Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
What?
There's no success that cancels any of the negatives out, and they doubled up.
Holy
Wow.
baloney!
That is, if I, with the exception of the advantages, because there's no challenge dice, I believe that is the worst roll I can possibly make.
Yeah, it is. And since there's an advantage roll here, advantage involved, I'm gonna say that as you pull and check things over, how are you doing that? Are you just
Okay, so because I'm using I'm basically using my knowledge on how it would be built to check the obvious places where secret things would be, using the detect magic type thing to see if anything magical is used to trigger it.
Yeah.
So I would be hands-on because I'd have to be.
Yeah. I'm going to say you will take 3 strain.
Oh, dear. What happens when you get to your threshold?
You're dead.
Damn it, I meant to heal you before you left, but then we got on the clock and I forgot. I'm so sorry. I meant to heal you.
But basically...
I'm not there yet.
The strain is basically, you are stressed out, or you are, unconscious or something like that. And the thing about the strain is that they are made to fluctuate fast, so they are, they're not sticking around for days.
So basically, when it gets to my threshold, I'm going to start getting effectively exhaustion.
Yeah, we have probably forgotten to use one of the rules about that, because you can make a roll to get it down.
Well, we haven't had to worry about it much recently.
No, that's probably why I haven't.
I think we got strain in our first session, and it went away by the second one because of the time. But
yeah,
I'm on 7 out of 12, so I've got a little bit.
Yeah. So and then you feel this tingling when it happens, and then you see a sharp light just go shining out into the room, and you can see this small floating light hovering in front of you. And then out of this, you can see it starting to shape like a skull.
Do I recognize the magic?
I don't think so, but it seems a little bit like a conjure thing.
I would like to use the spell.
Okay.
As a magical action.
Okay, then I need to look up the...
I don't know exactly what it is. I just know it's one of the options. Nullify magic is a strange and wondrous art that can only certain arcane spellcasters. Selects one target within short range that is under the effects of a spell, or I'm guessing the spell itself. It's hard, so it's going to be difficulty 3.
Okay.
My guess is there might be things that other things that will affect that. Oh, counterspell. Most skilled mages or spellcasters can attempt to counter an opponent's spells as they pass.
Yeah, but you didn't see this thing get cast. It was...
Oh, no, I just saw it as another option, so I was just seeing whether that was going to be more appropriate, but obviously not.
Yeah, I have set up the difficulties.
Okay, so arcane, that was saying, so... Let's hope I do better, folks.
Oh.
2 in one night.
You've got to stop, okay? Listen. Leave some for the rest of us.
I was going to say, all your rules are just bananas.
That's 3 now, okay?
I've just gone from the worst possible roll to almost the best possible roll.
Well, 3 successes was that 2 threats and a triumph.
Yeah.
Enough.
So you see this floating, glowing skull dart away towards the suit of armor. and then you cast this spell. And how does this look?
My immediate thought is basically I do my hands, magical energy comes out, hits that light, and basically you get the whole forces against each other, and if it works, mine overtakes it and then basically eats it up.
Yeah, and you strike out, and you can see that the suit of armor is starting to move as it moves into it, and then your spell hits it, and it just shoots the armor to the wall, and you can hear this loud clang as it falls into pieces.
Crap.
what
And
did you do?
He made noise.
I just stopped that from animating and killing us.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very nice.
I'm going to move over to the door to see if I can hear motion towards the room. At this time of night, we should be able to hear things from a mile off.
Yeah, you can hear a little bit, yeah. Some people have probably been alarmed by hearing.
John Quill, grab the stuff. Let's go.
Oh, okay. I just grabbed the books and I'll ask.
Because as out of character, as I understand it, we're not here officially, so we can't be caught. So yeah. Okay, is Gwendolyn's room next door?
Yes.
We could hop over there.
And since you roll a triumph...
Yeah, apparently I can get an incredibly potent effect.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Secret tunnel between the rooms.
My dispel goes off and it just neutralizes the magic in the entire room.
Yeah.
Instead of just the effect I was going for.
I'm going to say that as this does this, one of the walls disappear.
Revealing
a small corridor.
That's off of the main hallway?
Now inside the room, and then you can see it goes a little bit in, and then you can see that there is a sort of one of those circular staircases that goes down into the darkness.
I look to the door to the room. I look at the open wall. I look to the door to the room. I look at the whole.
We have to check it out.
And I just go down the corridor.
Yeah.
I'm right behind you.
Ooh.
Ooh, what?
Could you conjure an illusion that was like the one that was there?
You need to make a roll for that.
Well, I'm asking Jonko because I've done all the magic and I'm getting stressed and strained and all that sort of stuff. Christopher is knackered.
Maybe. Maybe. Me and my mother's taught me a little something.
And out of character, I don't want to hog all the stuff. So
No. She doesn't really do much magic, so it's totally fine. Yeah, I can.
I mean, in character, it makes sense because he's on 7 out of 12 strain, so he's feeling. He's feeling the burn.
Okay, yeah, I've got plenty of Arcana. I've got plenty of Arcana. Okay, yeah, I'll try and make a little cover up, I guess.
Yeah, it's a conjure. I'm gonna say so. Make the roll.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. So you basically conjure forth the wall that looks exactly like it fits in, and then when you move through, you can see through from the other side. Nice. And as you do this, you can see 2 guards opening the doors and looking in. And what And then they see the armor that's fallen down, and hello, anyone here? I didn't think so. Yeah, I'm not picking that up.
Christopher is genuinely surprised that John Quill didn't go, no.
Wasn't me.
Fucking hell. Let's go back to the card game. Then they move away and close the door behind them. They are probably playing, Uno or something.
You think they're playing Uno?
Yeah, probably. And in the other room, Sandhya?
Oh, I wasn't sure if you meant the other room they were going into, or
No.
if you meant me.
I meant you.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, pss, 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 and like call over the cats.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, go like, keep an eye on him. Like, maybe one of you stand in the way, of his head so he doesn't see when I'm gonna make another light. Don't chase it this time. Like,
And one of them, as you say, stand over him. It makes, sort of a, pounce movement with the paw.
Later. I'll do it just for you later. And then I want to use my thing to make just like a very small light. Also, I want to keep my eyes and ears peeled for if there's any ghosts around, because they're the they're the only reason I've had any success finding stuff ever. Just saying.
Okay, so, yeah, you can.
This guy seems like a guy who might have ghosts in his closet, or.
Yeah, I mean, this is an old place.
Yeah, I feel like there's ghosts. So if I'm gonna keep an eye out if there's any around, see if they have any stories to tell me.
I mean, this is also the place that there isn't just a ghost around. You need to actually, pull them forward.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start by searching, and then my secondary act will be I'm not gonna call a ghost and have a whole ghost conversation right now while this dude is sleeping right there. That's my next step. Step 1, search. Step light. 2, ghosts.
Yeah, step 1 is get the light.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to start with, what did I do it before? Yeah, utility magic.
Yeah.
That says it can make a little ghostly source of light. Oddly enough. Okay, can I do?
Yeah, yes.
3 advantage. There's no failure in there.
It's very small light, and also you can also tell that the 2 cats they really want to chase this.
No cats, no.
So they are just standing there, and you can see that they are trying to. Should I go?
No, I literally have one hand. I have one hand sorting through papers, and the other hand is like, stay, wait, just stay. And so I'm looking, just really quickly, like scanning to see if there's anything that gives anything away.
You see some correspondence to the capitals, where he's describing that he's trying to. Make sure this place runs functionally again.
Okay. What's this dude's name again? Sorry.
Lewis.
Lewis?
Yeah.
And he's a what's it called? Like an officer from the bigger city?
Yeah, envoy.
An envoy, okay.
Yeah, and he's been sent by the capitals.
Okay. Do I find anything that says specifically what he's doing to make it better? Like, what's his opinion of better? Like, does he say anything bad about the Duchess anywhere?
Well, he says that her previous rule was borderline incompetent, care too little about results.
Does it say anything? I'm also looking if it says anything in terms of, because we think multiple people are in on, you know, weakening her and getting her sort of out of the way to take over. So does it say anything, anything that would tell me that he's in on that? Like anything that would like...
Yeah, a little bit, but it's, you know, you don't write this down in correspondence openly, but...
I look instead for like a diary or like where would you
But he has also, you know, he insinuates that they can't depose the Duchess, you know, because this is it seems to be her family is quite important or something. So they can't just get rid of her, but they need to make sure that they can run this place according to the way the sovereign likes. And as one of the letters stops with, I know you don't want any details, so I will spare you those, but I have found a solution. I have been presented by a solution that I think will be quite adequate and lucrative.
Okay, that's something.
Yeah, and you can also see that one also to the another letter mentions that they are looking into opening up more of the factories.
Okay. Aside from the desk and all the letters, you said there was like a chest or something?
Yeah.
Can I go over and look at the chest?
Oh yeah. So you open it up, and there's a top lower layer is, you know, clothes, but you also notice that beneath those there are, you know, some other a small box, and there are also, you know, storage facilities.
Okay.
And see what it was. You, among other things, you find a small. Well, you open up. As you pick up the small box, and opens that one. You can notice that it are two smaller, sort of almost like flasks, but not quite. It's more like balls. And you have some sort of a weird substance in them.
Ooh, can I pocket those?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take those. Okay.
And you also get the impression that they are a bit fragile.
Ooh, okay.
Depending on due to how they are packaged.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wrapped up a lot. Maybe I take off some of my wrappings and I wrap up the little like balls. Hopefully no one looks at me too closely right now. It's dark. I'm gonna go on hoping that no one notices me because it's dark out.
And you also find a sort of a sheath for daggers. That is, you know, one of those that you hide the dagger on yourself.
Sneaky daggers.
Yeah.
Just the sheath? The dagger's not there?
Well, yeah, there's a dagger as well, but this seems to be a little bit more hidden, so that no one finds it by accident, you know, by just poking around in his clothes or something. But it seems like this is what he normally probably wears this, and it's not really okay for one to.
I take it. I'm like, no, that's not safe. I wouldn't want you to, you know, run and fall with that on. Take it. Mine now.
Yeah. And you find a message stone.
Ooh. I take it. I don't want to do anything in this room. Okay, so I got a message stone, a sneaky dagger, and some balls with fluid in them.
Yeah. And then you also notice something that has been bothering you, because you have to be noticing that there is something that smells a little bit.
Okay.
And then you notice that he has, sprinkled garlic around the doors.
Is that even? Do I know if that's even true in this world?
No, it's not true, but
I thought, yeah, I feel like it's heckin' not true.
Yeah, someone is very racist against vampires.
This guy's just an all-around bad guy to everyone. This guy's just a crap dude. Oh man. Okay. Was there anything else that looked like worth searching, or like no? I'm like
no.
Okay. I'm like, okay, come on, guys. And I like go to like take the cats outside.
Yeah, and as you do that, one of them looks back and then runs in, and then go pounce at the person sleeping, and then runs out.
I'm like, why did you do that? I'm like, oh, you know what? You're a cat. That's fair. Okay. Like, I go like I just run around the corner and into one of those little nooks. You know how you said there were like little like nooks? I go hide in one of those, and then I like check to see if there's any ghosts that want to tell me anything. Hey, ghosts.
Yeah.
Hey, psst,
I'm
anyone
thinking
around?
since we're gonna stop a little bit earlier, so we're gonna stop there.
Next time, ghosts, you and me.
Yeah.
I want to orb Slanya on silent, so on vibrate.
On vibrate.
And ask her to come to us, because I think if we're going down into the depths of this thing, we all want to be together.
Oh yeah, okay, that's cool. I figured I'll talk to some of the ghosts in the castle at some point, but I guess that can wait.
Tell her to bring snacks for them.
I didn't. Listen,
you would have heard that.
God damn it!
I mean, most ghosts do want snacks. It's true.
It's true. It's true.
It's true. That's what precedent has taught us.
I mean, if you are dead and you haven't eaten in a long
I know.
time,
that'd be one of my first things too. Honestly, like I just want to eat stuff.
Yeah, I mean, either eating or having a really good night's sleep. Because I don't think, I mean, if you're a ghost, you don't sleep. You're just awake for an eternity, and
that must be annoying.
Really terrible.
That's true.
No, it'd be that whole feeling of slipping into a bed which has got completely fresh linen.
But yeah, we're gonna pick this up in 2 weeks.
In theory, in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Although I think one of our party members is just going to randomly transform into another member of one of our party members.
Yeah. Because I don't think Adelaide could next time.
In 2 weeks? No, I will be gone.
Yeah.
Wait. Is 2 weeks PAX?
Next week is PAX, and I'm going on holiday.
Okay, cool. Okay. So it's just like, if it's PAX, I can't be here either. But like, no, okay, we're good.
No. PAX interferes with our Spire game.
Okay, right. Because every other week. All right. Well, let's go around and say goodbye and say everyone's favorite things.
Farewell.
Nicholas will go reverse.
Yes. I'm Nicholas. You can usually find me here on bi-weekly Saturdays or bi-weekly Fridays, but there's nothing next Saturday because PAX.
There's PAX.
Terrible people are going to PAX.
Yeah, just awful people, just monsters. Remember, you don't want to go.
Yeah.
Nobody good's going.
But it's okay. I'm gonna play other games. Not on stream though, but
oh yeah.
But yeah, and my favorite moment here
on stream today.
This stream
was probably watching everyone squirm in the presence of the Duchess.
That makes sense. Awesome.
She's very intimidating.
Yep. Adelaide.
Yeah, that's me, Adelaide, on Twitter. I am going to PAX, one of those awful people. And my favorite was probably the first guess that we had of singing the second cat, of it being the children. Because I'm pretty sure all three of us were like, oh.
Yeah. We were all like, oh no!
Oh no!
That was pretty great.
That was mine. That was mine.
Awesome. Awesome possums. And make sure you go check out Adelaide. And I know she has a tweet with all the stuff she do.
Yes, I do a lot of stuff throughout the week. So, it should be fun.
Awesome. Mole?
Yeah, I'm Mole at Molthulu everywhere. I'm not going to PAX, but I am going to Dragon Meet in 7 hours.
Ooh, yeah. Oh
boy. So yeah, if anybody's watching is going, might see you there. I think my favourite moment was the laser pointer.
Oh, yes.
It was either the laser pointer or
that was so good.
God,
yes. We so tiny.
The image that came into my head, which is why I scribbled that little stick man thing down.
Because you held it up to the camera and I was like, what? What are you? And then, like, I feel like we all got it at the same time.
What I mean, my favourite moment wasn't me doing that. It was what caused that image to come up. But yeah.
Awesome. Awesome possums. And I'm Jess. This is my channel. Make sure you follow if you want to hang out some more. We do this every other Friday. On opposite Saturdays to this, we have Spire on the channel. We have a whole bunch of different stuff. We do a lot of Fiasco and One Shot. Tomorrow we're going to have some Firebrands, which if you don't know is a very cool gemless prepless game about mech suits and revolution and romance, basically. A little bit of everything, but definitely come hang out. If you're hanging out later over on YouTube's, then hit the sub button, and you can find all our stuff below, and all our information will be below where you can find all these cool people and all the stuff they do. Go find them and check out all their stuff. Oh, I have to say my favorite moment is the like all the cat malems. Every time you did a cat malem, I was like, oh my god, are they malemming? They're malemming. I love them. I like that most of our stuff was stuff to do with the cats.
Yeah, and most exciting.
And I'm gonna say also, part of my plans for this session was not you turning into mice and doing the Honey I Shrunk the Kids. That was
gotta keep you on your toes.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it's a wonderful use of the system.
Yep. That's amazing. But thanks so much everyone for hanging out today. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And hope to see you for more games later. Bye.